Dynamo Kiev 1, Rangers 1. Cyril Desser's 94th minute goal, folks, sends us back to Scotland for the second leg, all level in the tie. Yeah, I had my own intro there and then I just hoovered one straight off Rangers, but it doesn't matter because Desser's hoovered the theoretical 3 points off Dynamo Kiev. It would have been a pretty big advantage for them, but as I said in the live stream, if you caught the last 15 minutes, right, the emphasis on this draw, it's insane. I think 1-0 still would have been good, considering what we would have thought prior to the game. I mean, I was fearing 3-1. People were saying score draws. I was like, oh, ridiculous. But you know what? I'm ridiculous. Rangers have done it. They've done it with Dessers. And you know what? It was a good performance, all right. Was the goal horrendous to concede? Yes. Should we realistically be walking away with a 1-0 win here? I do strongly believe that, yeah. I think there is similarities between both goals, though. Kiev will... They didn't quite make a big mistake like we did, but I thought it was better movement for Dessers than it was their player on their goal, because the problem is with our defenders, we don't defend. But anyway, alright, let's look at this game immediately. Dessers gets a shot away, Lawrence gets a shot away, that's about 2 minutes into the match. McCausland cuts in for the right, hits it with his left, hits the post. Unlucky, would have been a great goal. And before we move any further into the game, it's like you've seen the starting 11, right? You've got Butland, you've got Yilmaz, you've got Suter, you've got Balogun, you've got Tav. I'm bricking that. You've got Diamondi, you've got Barron, you've got McCausland, you've got Scott Wright, you've got Lawrence, you've got Dessers. I'm sorry, everybody. I was listening to Super Scoreboard for the game. Come on, everybody's greeting, rightfully so. You know, no one's got a problem with youth, but when you've got McCausland, I mean, Wright's not even young anymore, but, you know, Wright and McCausland, I've been saying it as like, I watched a Dundee derby where I thought both sets of wingers would start for us. And but I'll take it back. I thought McCausland was brilliant. Scott Wright, not so brilliant. But McCausland, well, I say brilliant. Is he brilliant? I thought considering what he normally does, that he was pretty brilliant. I thought he stepped up to task. Dessers, I thought was shocking most of the night. He got into the areas, hitting the post and things like that, but not really doing an awful lot. But then he gets his chance at the last embers of the game and he took it. But like I say, first half. The ball falls to Yilmaz, and instead of just clearing it or looking for the safe option, I get it, right? I think sometimes we are a bit too safe, and there's a lot of sideways pass, and there's a lot of yes, yada yada, right, all that good stuff. But he tries to beat the defender, or the midfielder, whoever, the right mid for, let's say Ukraine, Dynamo Kiev. He takes the ball off him, it's played out right, and at this point, like, Suter, Balogun, Tav, they're not doing anything. Suter is just like a statue. Ball's whipped across. Yarmolenko, guy loves a goal, puts it into the back of the net. But, right, this was about, the 37th minute. I wasn't that fearful at this point, because I thought we were still playing well. And I think I'd seen enough from the first 37 minutes to be like, this tie's still very open, and there's still definitely something for Rangers to do. So, as I take a drink, I feared the worst. I thought we'd get played off the park tonight. I would say it was pretty even. I think we might have just edged it. And there was some decent play in there. But as much as we got a draw and we did get a goal, we do look toothless, man. It is what it is. I thought there was some instances of good play. I thought your wee man Jeffy changed the game in the second half, playing more as a left mid. That looks like the way to go for me. Absolutely. But the problem is, with Ridvan Yilmaz being so injury prone, you kind of you know it's going to be there's going to be issues, and Yefty's probably going to have to drop back. But I want to just check the stats. So, wait, what? VAR officials changed for Rangers? I was told the guy was at I was told there was no VAR because he got arrested. Just changed then. Fair enough, but I mean, I just want to have a wee quick look at the stats. Rangers did, I've seen. Oh, aye, brilliant, brilliant BBC. Look at this, look at that. Aye, we both had one shot each. Oh, aye, that's a real laugh, isn't it? One shot each, but in that second half, I thought Rangers definitely were the better team. Kiev were creating our chances. Butland made a couple of great saves. There were some awful moments for Tav defensively, right? We come to expect that at the end of the day. But I think we were worth this. I think we were worth the goal. We pushed and we pushed. We could have sat back, right? in the 93rd minute because they had a throw-in right up the far end of the pitch. But no, we actually went forward, and I'm going to give Yefty a lot of credit for that. On the watch along, I was buried him. I was like, what are you doing playing it out right? But he played it out right. I don't even know who whipped the ball across to Dessers, but all I know is he did whip it across. It's put into the back of the net, and Rangers get out of Poland with a draw, and it's a great draw. It really is. This is a good draw. You know, not 0-0 against Hearts. This is a draw that you can celebrate because I firmly believe this puts Rangers in pole position for the playoff round of the Champions League. Yes, it's Hampden. I mean, if it was Ibrox, I'd be saying we're there. We're there with 2 feet through, but it's Hampden. Yeah, we're going to have a lot more support than they will if they bring in any, to be honest. But yeah, very good result. Can't complain too much apart from the goal we conceded, and it's those fine lines. How many times we said that? I think it's very rare that we actually concede a good goal. I think most of the time it's just a defensive frailty at the back that shafts this team. But yeah, Dessers was a nuisance all night. It still wasn't good enough if he didn't get the goal. But you know what? He got the goal. We still look very toothless though. And the problem is, I don't understand. What about Danilo? Again, I say what about Danilo? If he brought Danilo on for Dessers, we probably would have lost 1-0. So can't complain too much there. But yeah, didn't expect the draw. So I'm buzzing. I'm very positive tonight. No negativity floating around. Good for the coefficient. Good for us. Good for our Champions League hopes. And just before we end, let's see here. Not the Highland League. I mean the Highland League. I want to just quickly give a wee look over to Salzburg and 20. Let's see. So 1-0 Salzburg. That tie's still very open. I just want to actually let's have a wee cheeky look at the starting 11s in that game before we end this video, because that could be. I mean, I'm not going to pretend I know too much about Salzburg. Yeah, I mean, they've probably got a lot of young talent in there. As for FC20, Sam Lammers he's been subbed on, but I mean, I don't really recognise a lot of those players, to be honest. Is that Fan Wilf? I know Fan's Wolfwinkle. He must be about 36 or something now. But yeah, anyway, this gives Rangers confidence. It gives me confidence. It should give a couple of fans confidence, because I'll be honest, I was expecting another dire, drab performance, and I thought it would continue well on, but we need to build on this, right? We can't just step up for one European game and then let the arse collapse. Let's put who have we got at the weekend? Motherwell. Let's put the steel men to the sword. We are steel. Then let's knock out Kiev. Then let's advance in the cup, and let's win the other game. Let's win all our games up until that Old Firm. Well, I mean, not even win all our games. Well, we need to win the league and the cup games, but in terms of Champions League, let's just go through. We need that money, man, and we need to spend it. Hopefully we can use this as a platform, but we'll have to wait and see. Till next time. Peace.